Most people over 50 are destroying their liver health with the first meal they eat every single day, and they have no idea it's happening. Your liver is not just another organ sitting quietly in your body. Right now, at this very moment, it is performing over 500 different functions to keep you alive. It filters every drop of blood in your body, it breaks down toxins, it produces the proteins you need for healing, and it manages your energy supply hour after hour without ever taking a break. But here is what nobody tells you. After 50, your liver's ability to regenerate starts to slow down. The cells that repair damage do not bounce back as quickly. Toxins that your liver used to clear easily begin to linger longer, and inflammation that used to resolve itself naturally starts to build up and stay. The result is a liver that works harder, filters less efficiently, and becomes more vulnerable to damage with every passing year. And what makes it worse is this. The breakfast habits most people rely on every morning are adding stress to an already overworked liver before the day even begins. Foods that seem healthy, drinks that feel energizing, and routines that have been repeated for decades are quietly pushing your liver toward fat buildup, inflammation, and long-term damage. The good news is your liver is one of the most resilient organs in your body. Even if it has been under stress for years, it can recover, heal, and regain function when you give it the right support. And that support starts with what you put on your plate first thing in the morning. Today, I am going to walk you through the 5 absolute best breakfast foods that protect your liver, reduce inflammation, clear out built-up fat, and help your liver function the way it did years ago. These are not extreme diet changes or expensive supplements. These are real foods that work with your body's natural detox systems and give your liver exactly what it needs to thrive after 50. Stay with me because food number 3 is one that most people think is bad for their liver, but the latest research shows it may actually be one of the most protective foods you can eat. Let's begin. Breakfast food number 1, oatmeal. And I am not talking about the instant packets loaded with sugar and artificial flavors. I am talking about plain, whole rolled oats that you cook yourself. Here is why this matters so much for your liver. One of the biggest threats to liver health after 50 is something called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This is a condition where fat builds up inside liver cells even if you never drink alcohol. It is becoming incredibly common in adults over 50, and most people have no idea they have it until it progresses into something more serious. The reason oatmeal helps is because of a specific type of fiber called beta-glucan. Beta-glucan does something remarkable inside your body. It binds to cholesterol and bile acids in your digestive system and removes them before they can be reabsorbed. This forces your liver to pull cholesterol out of your blood to make new bile, which lowers overall cholesterol and reduces fat buildup in liver tissue. A study published in the journal Molecular Nutrition and Food Research found that beta-glucan from oats significantly reduced liver fat and improved liver enzyme levels in participants with fatty liver disease. The participants did not change anything else about their diet. They simply added oats to their breakfast, and their liver function improved measurably. Oats also stabilize blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes and crashes throughout the day, your liver has to work overtime converting excess sugar into fat. That fat often gets stored right inside the liver itself. Oats release energy slowly, keeping blood sugar steady and giving your liver a break. Here is how to prepare it the right way. Use plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats, never the instant flavored kind. Cook them with water or unsweetened almond milk. Add fresh berries for antioxidants, a sprinkle of cinnamon for blood sugar control, and a small handful of walnuts for healthy fats. Do not add sugar, honey, or syrup. These spike your blood sugar and stress your liver in exactly the way we are trying to avoid. 1 bowl of properly prepared oatmeal every morning gives your liver the fiber it needs to clear fat and toxins efficiently right from the start of your day. Breakfast food number 2, eggs. For years, eggs were blamed for raising cholesterol and damaging heart health, but the science has completely turned around, and what we now know is that eggs, especially the yolk, are one of the most liver-protective foods you can eat in the morning. Here is what makes eggs so powerful. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources of a nutrient called choline. Most people have never even heard of choline, but your liver cannot function properly without it. Choline is essential for transporting fat out of the liver. When you do not get enough choline, fat gets trapped inside liver cells and begins to accumulate. Over time, this leads to fatty liver disease, inflammation, and eventually scarring. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that higher choline intake was associated with a significantly lower risk of fatty liver disease especially in postmenopausal women and older adults. The researchers concluded that choline plays a direct protective role in preventing fat buildup in the liver. One large egg contains about 147 milligrams of choline, nearly a third of what most adults need daily. Eggs also provide high-quality protein that your liver uses to produce enzymes, repair tissue, and build the proteins needed for detoxification. And unlike processed breakfast meats, eggs do not contain the additives and preservatives that burden your liver with extra work. Here is how to prepare them correctly. Boiled, poached, or scrambled with minimal oil are the best options. Avoid frying in butter or heavy oils, which add unnecessary fat your liver has to process. Pair your eggs with sautéed spinach or tomatoes for extra antioxidants that protect liver cells from oxidative damage. 2 eggs in the morning provide your liver with the choline and protein it needs to stay healthy and function at its best. Before I give you breakfast food number 3, if you are finding this information helpful, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are releasing videos every single week that are designed to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent as you age. And drop a comment below. Tell me where you are watching from and what your biggest health concern is right now. I read every single comment. Breakfast food number 3, coffee. Yes, you heard that right, coffee. And this is the one I mentioned earlier that surprises most people. For decades, coffee had a bad reputation. People thought it was hard on the liver, that it caused dehydration, and that it should be avoided, especially as you get older. But the research over the last 10 years has completely flipped that idea on its head. Multiple large-scale studies have now shown that regular coffee consumption is strongly associated with better liver health and a lower risk of liver disease. Here is what the science shows. A study published in the journal Hepatology followed more than 27,000 adults for over a decade. The researchers found that people who drank coffee daily had significantly lower rates of liver fibrosis, cirrhosis, and liver-related death compared to those who did not drink coffee. Another study in the journal Clinical Gastroenterology and Hepatology found that coffee drinkers had lower levels of liver enzymes, which are markers of liver inflammation and damage. The protective effect was seen even in people who already had liver disease. So what is it about coffee that protects the liver? Coffee contains powerful antioxidants called polyphenols and a compound called cafestol. These compounds reduce inflammation, prevent fat buildup, and help protect liver cells from oxidative stress. Coffee also appears to slow the progression of liver fibrosis, which is the scarring that happens when the liver is damaged over time. But here's the critical part. Not all coffee is equal. The benefits come from black coffee, not coffee loaded with sugar, cream, flavored syrups, or whipped toppings. Those additions turn a liver-protecting drink into a liver-damaging one. Here is how to drink it the right way. Drink it black or with a small splash of unsweetened almond milk. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no flavored creamers. Limit yourself to 2 to 3 cups per day. More than that can raise cortisol and stress your adrenal system. If caffeine bothers you, decaf coffee still provides most of the same liver-protective antioxidants. 1 or 2 cups of plain black coffee in the morning can give your liver genuine, research-backed protection starting today. Breakfast food number 4, avocado. Avocado is one of those foods that people either love or avoid because they think it is too high in fat. But when it comes to liver health after 50, avocado is not just good for you, it is exceptional. Here is why. Avocados are rich in healthy, monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil. These fats do not stress your liver. In fact, they help reduce inflammation and support the liver's ability to process and remove harmful fats from the bloodstream. Avocados also contain a unique antioxidant called glutathione. Glutathione is often called the master antioxidant because it plays a central role in detoxification. Your liver uses glutathione to neutralize toxins, heavy metals, and harmful chemicals that enter your body every single day. As you age, your body's natural production of glutathione declines. Eating foods rich in glutathione, like avocado, helps restore those levels and keeps your liver's detox pathways functioning smoothly. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that avocados helped reduce liver damage in laboratory models and supported the liver's natural repair processes. The researchers noted that avocados contain multiple compounds that work together to protect liver cells from oxidative stress. Avocados are also high in fiber, which helps your digestive system eliminate waste and toxins before they can be reabsorbed into your bloodstream and filtered by your liver all over again. Here is how to add it to your breakfast. Slice half an avocado onto whole grain toast. Add it to a vegetable omelet. Blend it into a smoothie with spinach, berries, and unsweetened almond milk. Do not add avocado to sugary smoothies or pair it with processed carbs. That cancels out the benefit. Half an avocado at breakfast gives your liver healthy fats, antioxidants, and fiber that support detox and reduce inflammation naturally. Breakfast food number 5, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These small fruits are nutritional powerhouses when it comes to protecting your liver, and they are one of the easiest foods to add to your morning routine. Here is what makes berries so effective. Berries are packed with antioxidants called anthocyanins. These are the compounds that give berries their deep red, blue, and purple colors. Anthocyanins have been shown in research to reduce inflammation, prevent fat accumulation in the liver, and protect liver cells from damage caused by toxins and oxidative stress. A study published in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that blueberry extract significantly reduced liver inflammation and improved liver enzyme levels in participants with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The protective effect was linked directly to the anthocyanin content in the berries. Berries are also low in sugar compared to other fruits, which means they will not spike your blood sugar or force your liver to convert excess sugar into fat. And they are high in fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps your body eliminate waste efficiently. Here is how to add them to your breakfast. Add a handful of fresh or frozen berries to your oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie with spinach and unsweetened almond milk. Eat them plain as a side to your eggs or avocado toast. Avoid adding sugar or sweetened yogurt. The goal is to get the antioxidants without the blood sugar spike. 1 cup of mixed berries every morning provides your liver with powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation and protect against long-term damage. So there you have it. 5 simple, powerful breakfast foods that protect your liver, reduce inflammation, and help reverse damage that may have been building for years. Oatmeal gives your liver the fiber it needs to clear cholesterol and reduce fat buildup naturally. Eggs provide choline, the nutrient your liver must have to transport fat out of cells and prevent fatty liver disease. Coffee, when consumed black and in moderation, delivers antioxidants that reduce inflammation and slow the progression of liver damage. Avocado supplies healthy fats and glutathione, both essential for detoxification and liver cell repair. And berries flood your system with anthocyanins that fight oxidative stress and protect your liver at the cellular level. Here is what I want you to understand. Your liver does not send you warning signals until damage is already severe. You will not feel it getting tired. You will not notice when fat starts to build up. You will not get a clear sign when inflammation begins. By the time symptoms appear, significant damage has often already occurred. That is why prevention matters so much, and prevention starts with what you eat first thing in the morning. You do not need to overhaul your entire life. You do not need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Just start with 1 or 2 of these foods tomorrow morning and build from there. Your liver has been working for you every second of every day since the moment you were born. The least you can do is give it the support it needs to keep you healthy for the years ahead. If this video helped you today, please share it with someone you care about. A parent, a friend, anyone over 50 who wants to protect their health and stay strong. And if you have not subscribed yet, do that right now because next week we are covering the 5 worst foods for your liver after 50. And chances are you are eating at least 2 of them regularly without knowing the damage they cause. You will not want to miss that. Take care of your body. It is the only one you have. I will see you in the next video.